This exercise, as you know, has been going on for 5 weeks, during which time we have registered 31 million Kenyans. That is a very impressive number. It represents about 65% of our projected population in the country in terms of registration. And we hope that if we go to the daily averages that we have been having, especially during the peak of the registration exercise, we are well on our way to achieving the registration of 40 million Kenyans who will get registered by the end of this week. As we said earlier, the exercise closes on Saturday, 18th of May. Kenyans need to know that, truth be told, we are paying our RAs who are doing this exercise 1,000 shillings a day. And every time, if we lose a day or we extend by a day, it means we are going to spend a little more money to do the exercise. But our plan is that this closes by Saturday, 18th of May. This week, we began another phase of registration that addresses Kenyans in the diaspora. We have distributed a total of 154 KIMS kits in 54 missions around the world. We started active registration, as you saw, in various parts of the world. And from all reports we are receiving from our missions abroad is that that exercise is going well. We started a bit late in the missions out there because we had to get in some of our officials from the missions and train them on how to use the KIMS kits so that they do the right thing. And because of that, the Kenyans in the diaspora will have until 20th of June to do their mass registration. In other words, mass registration for Kenyans in the diaspora will end on 20th of June. On behalf of my colleagues here with me and on behalf of the rest of us in government, I would like to sincerely thank the citizens of this country for turning up in large numbers, for registering, for getting their Huduma Namba. We do not need to belabor this now. Everyone understands that that is how we are going to manage ourselves as a modern country, with every Kenyan having a UPI. And therefore, this makes our service delivery and service provision much easier and focused as we move forward. So, we hope, therefore, that now that everyone understands that this exercise is coming to an end on Saturday, May 18th, I would like to urge all Kenyans to turn out in large numbers. Finally, this morning, the Interministerial Committee has decided that because this is the last week and we want to give everyone an opportunity to do their registration, we are now going to operate between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. across the country this week. At some point, the President had directed us that we start at 6 in urban areas, and we started opening registration centers at 6 a.m. in Nairobi, Kisumu, Eldoret, Nakuru, Mombasa, Nyeri, and some other places. But now, because this is the last week, we would like to operate a 6 to 6 registration process. So those who have not registered, those who have not gotten their Huduma numbers, have no excuse not to go to the various registration centers before they go to work in the morning to register and get their Huduma numbers. The Interministerial Committee will continue to meet and review the exercise as we go along, with a view to submitting our report to His Excellency the President by the end of this week, as we were instructed. But the exercise has gone on very smoothly, and you can see from the numbers that the response has been positive